Hi and welcome! When I was young, I thought that in order to create good art, I had to have a bunch of expensive art supplies, like a professional airbrush and every oil color tube in the art supply store, and that my skills heavily depended on my materials. But that is simply not the case. Quality supplies makes it a bit easier, but it's not a roadblock if you cannot afford it. And you can start very simple with what you already have at home. I also want to add that it's never too late to start drawing. Even if you're over 40 or 60 or 80, it's really not too late to start a creative pursuit. Creating art gives so much joy in life, and I wish everyone could experience how it feels to create a drawing from a blank piece of paper and then get a final result to hang on the wall, sell, or give away to someone. And with that, let's get into the 7 steps to start drawing on a budget. Number 1. Materials. First of all, when you're getting started with art, your first attempts are probably not going to be very good, and you don't have to worry about the materials being archival and lightfast. You will just put them in a folder and most likely won't show them to anyone else except maybe your family. At this point, you don't need to worry about posting your drawings on social media either. To get started, you only need a cheap pencil and a sharpener or a mechanical pencil that can be found in the supermarket, whatever paper you have available, and an eraser. You can also try drawing with a ballpoint pen or fine liner if you have one just lying around at home. Number 2. How to get started. There are numerous free drawing tutorials online, for example on YouTube and different websites. You can also go to your local library and borrow books about drawing. A tip is to just start drawing different shapes and try shading techniques such as smudging with a Q-tip or a paper towel wrapped around your finger, hatching, cross-hatching, stippling or scribbling. A stump is usually pretty cheap to get and can be a good investment when you have a couple of dollars to spare. Number 3. Paper. It's time to upgrade to paper especially designed for drawing. This does not have to be the most expensive in the store. Look for deals. Feel the paper to make sure it has a nice thickness so it can take several layers and that it has the surface structure you want. I most often prefer smooth Bristol board, but it's fun to draw on structured paper as well. It gives different outcomes, and you don't know which one you prefer until you've tried. Number 4. Making progress. When you feel a bit more secure in your shape drawing and shading, you can move forward with drawing from life and photos. Find different objects in your home and try to copy them from different angles. Start small with simple objects or simplify them so you don't feel overwhelmed. Do the same thing with photos. Choose less complex references and take your time. I know there is a lot of time constraint exercises out there, but when you're just getting started, I find it best to just relax and spend as much time as needed with the drawings. Making a good drawing takes more than a few minutes. For my small A5 drawings, as shown in the last few videos, I took at least a couple of hours to draw each one. If you don't have photos you've taken yourself, you can get free images from sites like Pixabay and Pexels. Number 5. Starting with colors. When you have a few dollars over or saved up some for a couple of months, you can buy a small set of color pencils to evolve your drawing skills and make the drawings pop a bit extra. Colors are fun to play with, and you don't need to know everything about color theory to start using them. It can be as easy as to start with just 1 or 2 of your favorite colors and do monochrome drawings just as with regular pencils. Don't worry about matching your reference exactly, just have fun with it. I started with different color pencils from no-name brands, then Derwent and gradually shifted to higher quality Faber-Castell Polychromos and Caran d'Ache Luminance when I could afford them. Buy what's in your budget and what's locally available. You do not need the most expensive and hard-to-get supplies just because someone else is using them. Number 6. Simple color theory. Now that you've gotten used to your new color pencils, you can learn about the color wheel, primary and secondary color, what color are opposite each other, and how to blend colors. There are lots of easy to follow tutorials out there, and a simple image search on Google gives you loads of pictures of color wheels and charts that you can copy with your color pencils if you want to. You do not need to spend lots of money on books on color theory. Number 7. Keep practicing. Try to draw something every single day. That way you'll be sure to make progress faster. Just a 15-minute session every day can do wonders. You can join different art challenges like Mermaid or Inktober to get an extra boost, or make up your own challenge to keep yourself accountable. This is also a good starting point for posting your work on social media and get some traction. So, these were my 7 steps to start drawing on a budget. I hope you got something out of this video. It's a little bit different from my earlier ones. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye!